go ahead and do a little bit of fishing. Unfortunately, there's no chance of us seeing any shooting stars tonight because of the rain. Ooh, another squid. I had an inkling I might really. My own puns hurt me so. Okay. Alright, we're going to go over to the area that I was earmarking for new residents. After a little bit of fishing, of course. Are you going to sink that bobber? Yes, you are. Good. An orchid is a type of flower, yeah. An orchard is a place where a bunch of fruit trees are. Mm-hmm. So, Aavak, I'm going to do a Fallout 4 playthrough. Any opinions on what faction I should go with? Go with... Oh. The Institute. For a bit of familial loyalty. Alley-oop. Let's have a shake of the trees. Some more bells. I approve. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, I think this is a decent spot for a little little house. Get those trees cleared. You know what? I'm also going to leave one stump over here as well. Just for a few extra... Alright, where is it? I can hear it. There you are. Move in this direction. Okay, good. Pop. Great. What do we get? A rattan armchair. Nice. To go along with the stool. That is very, very nice. I like it. Right, but as I was saying, we're going to leave one stump over here because we've got one right next to my house, but we need more than that to encourage insects. And the rest of the stumps are going to be taken out. You have a mild plus objective to catch an oarfish. That's rather full bore, isn't it? My lord. You're like, yay, get 100 miles for catching an oarfish. Right. Right, now I want to chop this up. Or rather, dig it up. I'm very glad to have started organizing the orchards. Though, right now, the only real non-native plant that I planted in any kind of amount is coconuts. But I want to get a proper orchard for all of them. Have a look. Let's imagine it. It's not going to tell me, is it? But yeah, we're going to go here. Near enough to the bridge, but not too close. Okay. What do we need? Exterior items first. Stone stool, stone table, and clothesline. Alright. So what am I going to need for these? Other than a lot of stone, obviously. Clothesline. Let's go and have a look at you. Where are you? Oh. Do I not have... Oh, there we are. Tree blancher. I can already do that one. Cool. And 8 and 3. Ooh, do I have 11 stones? Not sure I do, you know. It's here somewhere. Where is it? It's over in this direction. I can hear the swoosh again. There you are. I see you in the distance. Nice try, present, but you're not getting away from me. No, no. And kapow. $10,000 bells. Waha! I approve. I approve greatly. Very happy with this. Also, there is a fish in there that I want to go and get. Sky money. It's the second best kind of money. Hello. A little bit too close. Hello. I literally dropped it on your head. How did you not notice it the first time? Yes! I caught a koi! I don't know why it's so shy. Oh, such a bad speller. Oh my lord. I feel attacked! You scallywag game. Attacked! I'm fairly certain, however, that Lady Sheelab has already caught a koi. So, you know what that means. You have you? Excellent. That means I can keep this one. I feel it will be a perfect addition to my house. Perfectly in theme. Yeet. Now, where should I put the koi? Actually, you know what? I'm thinking... Oops, that is not quite what I meant to do. I'm thinking we're going to place the koi... there. And... the Dapper Snapper. And then... I will place another succulent plant on top. There you go. Lovely. Coming together, I think. Also, I need to get... Oh, actually, we've got more than enough. Fantastic. Got everything we need for the outdoors. Have I got enough room in my inventory? I do not. But what I could do is quickly make fishing bait. The museum's going well. Thank you very much, Raptor Online. Well, let's get rid of these clams out of my inventory by making fish bait, because that will stack. That'll give me 4 slots. It's going well, SMPB. Thank you very much for asking. How about yourself? And that question goes out to everyone in chat right now. I hope you're all doing well. I tend to spend a bit of time at the beginning of a stream checking how everyone's doing, and then once the stream gets underway, I don't often take the time to pause things and just ask again as new people have arrived. But I hope everyone's doing well at the moment. Ika, I've decided, with the world in its current state, I'm pounding whiskey from the bottle at noon. Well, I mean, that's certainly a way of sorting it, yeah. And, you know, depending on the whiskey, it might be quite a pleasant experience. I don't think you should, though, Ika. You shouldn't if you got my kind of whiskey. Oh my god, if you started glugging Octomore from a bottle, I think you'd die. It would literally just erode your esophagus. It would taste delicious while I was doing it, though. Very earthy and peaty. But you would have no throat left. It would be a rubbish time. Right, let's go ahead and find me. Where are you, Clothesline? There you are. I want one of you. Please and thank you. Let's do. Made a clothesline. Keep crafting. Aavak, you could probably use your whiskey as literal rocket fuel. It's probably more expensive than literal rocket fuel, so I'd hope not. That would be a very uneconomical rocket launch. Made a stone stool. Keep crafting. And a stone table, please. Hello, Law Zombie. Thank you very much for using a Twitch Prime for the 3rd month. The 2nd best month. Thank you so much. Please put plenty of love in chat for Law Zombie. Also because their name is awesome. Alright, there we are. We're done. Let's go. House number 2. Outside. Almost ready. Tiny feet rockets that only take whiskey. Now you're talking. Yeah, I like this. I like this idea. Whiskey-powered rocket boots. Marvelous. Do you plan to open the island to visitors today? Would love to be able to get you on the in-game friends list. Yeah, sure, we can definitely do that. I was actually thinking about it earlier, in fact. What's this up? Well, these are the main things that I wish to sell right now. And also apples. Stone stool, rattan armchair, no. Stone table and clothesline, they all are coming with me. So there you go. Go ahead and take all that. Whiskey and tea is actually quite nice. Though it's got to be a tea where, like a strongly flavored tea would not work with it because it would compete with the whiskey, and a really subtle tea, you wouldn't want to use whiskey in it because the whiskey would just enormously overpower it, and the subtleties quite often are some of the most delicious teas. They're just so subtle. You have to have they've got a very nuanced flavor. The notes are very difficult to detect, but when you can detect them, they are beautiful. So it really come down to it's going to sound horrible, really. But if you had a really bad tea, basically the super bog standard, like, you know, breakfast teas and stuff like that, they're not bad teas. There's no such thing as a bad tea, but they're not particularly they don't stand particularly well on their own. They are just tea. Your generic tea. That would be a decent one to add some whiskey to, in my opinion. Right, doink. Some more Nook Miles. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of sweet tea. Super not a fan of the sweet teas. Yeet. Right, we want stone table. Four. Stone stool. And then over here, probably a clothesline. Can I play my vinyls on the boombox? Yes, I can, actually. You can indeed play vinyls on the boombox. Now, interior items, what are we looking for? Apple chair, juicy apple TV, and a pot. Okay. Duly noted. Probably going to need quite a lot of apples for this. That's my guess. Why put laundry in the rain? To wash it, clearly. How else are you going to wash your laundry? Right, I need wood and 10 apples for that and 10 apples for this. I need iron nuggets as well. Okay. And what was the other item? Pot. It'll be this. I've already got the clay for that, so that's not an issue. So the iron is going to be the problem here, I think. Iced herbal teas are apparently good. Oh, I can't say I've tried an iced herbal tea. I will be honest, my experience with iced tea is very limited. And part of that is because, typically speaking, I don't like sweet tea. And since it seems that many types of iced tea are extraordinarily sweet, it doesn't really work well with me. Gonna have to get all the apples, unfortunately. I saw the stream title. I was like, what the heck is an orchard? It's an orchard of orcs, obviously. Now, some orchards are actually orchards run by orcs. Fairly humdrum. They're actually quite well organized when they want to be. But the occasional, very rare orchard is actually an orchard of orcs. Yup. The rare orcs that are less mushroom and more fruit. Extremely uncommon, but there are some orcs that are in fact fruits. The only way to get more of them is to get yourself an orchard. Take a very long time to mature them. Well, occasionally, the orcs come out far too bitter and they're just surly and argumentative. Those orcs, you have to just mulch them up and just put them back into the ground around the tree. The next harvest of orcs from that orchard will, in fact, be incredibly sweet. They'll be extremely dapper and very helpful orcs. Your typical orc clerics. Right, let's have a look. You've got the bug. And monsters for crash creeper crawlies. caught 100 so far. Amazing. Oh, that's very kind of you to say, Gino. Yoink. Centipede. Oh no. I need the iron. Come on. More iron. More iron. For the throne. Ah, oh, poop. Bye bye, little centipede friend. I'm sure you'll find your way to a tree eventually. Yep, you did. That did actually confirm what I was suspecting earlier, which was the centipedes wander around until they bump into a tree, and at that point they disappear. I'm glad to have confirmed it. Whee! Secret areas! Secret, extremely hard to see areas, but secret areas. I need a rock. Ugh, I need 1 iron. I think I may... If I am indeed extremely, extremely fortunate, I might actually have a little bit of iron left in the house. But that almost certainly means that the 3rd house I'm not going to be able to build. Yeah. Yum. Oh, wrapping paper. You've just activated it in your inventory and you can wrap other things in your inventory. Oh, that's fantastic. I can actually send wrapped gifts. Oh, I am so unreasonably happy about this discovery. Where are you? You sound like you're coming from my left. Haha, there you are. Wow. It is literally raining presents today. And I mean, quite literally raining presents. Old-fashioned alarm clock. I can't see it. Oh, it's one of those like little hammock bell contraptions. Sound like it's slowly drilling its way through your skull. I mean, it definitely gets you up in the morning, to be fair. Alley-hoop. It does its job admirably. Lady Hattie, thank you very much for the Prime. 2 months in a row and 3 in total. So that's a 2nd month, best month, and a 3rd month, 2nd best month. All in one go. Very efficient indeed. You know what? I'm going to torture myself. I will actually torture myself. Where are you? That's perfect. I'm unreasonably happy about this. Ah, good times. Now, I'm gonna need to get... For the apples... I can do you straight away, so let's get the apple chair. Hold on for now, because I've got to get items out of my storage. Also, I need to put items into my storage. Now, are we going to be lucky enough? Yes! Thank goodness. And then the clay. Illicit Teapot, hello! Thank you so much for the 15 months, mate. Let me, I want to craft, there we go. Now you just need to put a comedic placed hammer next to the alarm clock. No. The alarm clock's just doing what I told it to do. It shall not be punished. I'll check my mail in a moment, Superwoman. Thank you. There you go. I love the steam rising from those cups of tea. On that note, I need to drink as well. Okay. Yeah. Right. Got everything we need. Sophie, no, I'm in debt again. Oh no, did you just did you complete your mortgage repayments? Oh, Ainin. Oh, more ivy. Thank you so much. Also, was that gift wrapped? Ooh, woo. Oh, rather, oh whoa. From Starcat. You got a back room on, nice. What upgrade was that one? Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What? Open. And from Superwoman. Oh, thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. I don't deserve that kind of generosity, but I will gladly accept it. Thank you. Alright, we need potted ivy. Hang on, what? There is no space to hang it here. Of course there isn't. I was hoping that you would automatically stick me into the wall hanging mode, but alas, no. Now, which wall? I think the back wall really does deserve this. Let's make sure that we stick it there, though, because then it looks like it's on the support beams, and I like that look. I'm feeling that each part of my home right now is starting to look really nice. Really liking the way this is starting to look. The alternative, you know, though, is if I were to pop these more decorative items beneath there. Move the functional items over here. And now that we've got 3 of them, I mean, they're not really functional though, are they? Strictly speaking. The coffee machine isn't functional. It doesn't perform a function for me. Well, I guess it does. It keeps the evil spirits at bay, but well, maybe shunt this over a little bit more. So it's a bit further away from my my sleeping spot. Maybe even we'll move these over here. There we go. Get them away from the alarm clock, which I approve of. Is it possible for me to get one of those wallpapers from you? I'm afraid Can I get these from the Nook shop? I do have a battle suit, yes. And those are cherry speakers, yeah. I'm going to move my little combat gear across just a tiny bit. There we go. Well, this is over here. This is my for when I need to go save the world. It's my combat set. You know, it's my helmet, my bodysuit, and my electric scooter that, you know, everyone needs to get around a little bit faster when they're saving the universe. I obviously don't have my my spaceship in here. That's far too big. That is actually in a secret hideout deep beneath the island that I use my electronic scooter to get to when no one can identify me because I am 100% incognito due to my full face helmet. You see, my little fish tank over there, which I'm extremely proud of. And the two little fish tanks on the side there as well. I'm liking the plants. Really liking the plants, actually. I'm like in real life. I'm huge on having plants around me. It just makes me happier. Maybe the succulents could go outside. Not entirely sure yet, but I think overall I'm pretty happy with this. Right, let's. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to actually change the lighting. Once again, it's currently warm lighting. Now it's very bright, kind of clinical, cold lighting, no lighting. So, in other words, mood lighting. Can I turn the light on? Okay, you need to go first. Ah, no, you need to go. You need to turn on. There we go. This is actually very pretty. Right? No. This does look exceedingly pretty. Really like the look of this room now. Okay. I will place back the items I just picked up. Not the juicy apple TV, no. Succulent plant. And then I want the potted ivy. Well, we'll figure out what we're going to do. You had to put all your in real life plants in a hallway, so I pass them by every day. Otherwise, I'm bad at remembering to water them. Yeah, that can definitely be a problem. I like to be surrounded by plants if I can be. Ferns and stuff like that I quite like. But if you're having trouble with remembering to water plants, cactus, or a peace lily, honestly. Peace lilies are basically immortal. You would have to really try hard to kill a peace lily. Really hard. We're talking honestly going out of your way to kill it. Otherwise, it will survive. And it can get incredibly thirsty, like drooping down, starting to go brown. You just give it a little bit of water, and the next day it'll be perked back up and green again. It's kind of crazy. You can practically hear it drinking. Peace lilies are incredibly hardy plants. So very good if you find yourself often forgetting things like watering them. Put that in storage. They're also quite pretty plants in my opinion. So even if you're good at watering them. Yeah, peace lilies. Your daughter killed the cactus by forgetting to water it. Wow. I mean, you know, cactus do need a little water, but they need so little. That being said, there are some that need a lot more than I think people expect them to. So perhaps it was one of those. I'm not sure. Some cacti do require a decent chunky bit of water. Hello. I would like to sell some things. For 2 days straight, one of your villagers has been singing in the square. That sounds like a very good problem to have. What's that? Sure. How about 250 bells? Sold. They're worth more than apples. Granted, a little bit more annoying to gather in bulk than apples, but... Yeet. let's go ahead and drop off interior items. Donk, donk, donk. Hooray! Now, do I want to give them a neighbour straight up? It's part of me that does, honestly. Again, looking at the map, we've now got a total of 5 homes on the first island. 1 on the left island so far. Perhaps I could put the other house up near the bend, just north of Nook's Cranny. Or over by the beach. What do you think, chat? Help me make a decision. At the bend. Yeah, looking at the map a little bit closer, I think I am in agreement with you. Yeah. Okay, let's head up there. It means I'm going to have to clear some more trees, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll leave these ones around about here. Maybe part 1 about... Yeah, I think we can make this work. First and foremost, hello, snail. Right, I think... leave that tree there and leave the rock. Just gotta make sure there's no wasps in here before I start chopping things down. Otherwise, I'm in for a nasty surprise. Right, good to go. Trying, where possible, to only chop trees when necessary, or if I know I'm going to replace it with another tree nearby. I think I'm going to take this one as well. That'll give us a fair bit of wood to work with whatever I'm going to need to make for this place. Now, we've already made metal items. Oh, damn it. We've already made stone items, so the question is, I think we're probably going to need at least 1 more clay item. Based on the crafting ingredients that I was given, I suspect the idea is we're going to have to use each of them. Kirilis, I do know about the stone axe. I've actually got 2 stone axes on me because when I want wood, I'm obviously using the axe that won't destroy the trees. But in this particular instance, I'm specifically clearing an area to place down a house blueprint. But thank you very much for checking, though. It's very kind of you. I am remotely considering getting rid of that stone, but until I see a reason why I need to... Ah, okay, just wanted to make sure... Yeah, no, I appreciate the double checking, because that would be tragic if I was like, I hate having to chop down all these trees, but I need the wood. That's a nice little spot there, I think, for a house. Let's have a look then. Yeah, sure. This is the spot. Yeah, right then. What do we need? Exterior items first. Log dining table, log bench, wooden bucket. Okay, makes sense. And interior. Wooden simple bed, wooden chair, and classic picture. Okay. Very well. Head on over. Go first. A little bit of fishing, you know. Gotta keep the skills sharp. Is that even going to remotely catch the fish's attention? No. It is not. See what I mean about... Ooh. Haha! I almost jumped over to the other side to try and get you, but no. You came to me. This means you want to be caught. It was... Oh. Maybe not as much as I'd hoped. Here you go. Is that going to catch it? Probably not. No. You're like, nah. Your bait is just not good enough for me. That's because I am not using bait. Oh, wow. You were eager. Like, yellow pitch. Okay. Like, and alley hoop. Right, let's go and quickly make those items then, or at least see how much I can make in one go. The logs, I've got a funny feeling I should be able to make them. We'll see. First and foremost, though, move to buckets. Move to buckets. Not sure if I have enough clay. We'll see. Let's craft. Classic pitcher. I can craft it. Fantastic. Let's do it. I made a classic pitcher. Keep crafting. Now, where are you? Wooden bucket. Yeah, I'm gonna need some iron for that, but that's fine. For those who are only joining the stream now, do be aware that we do have an Animal Crossing channel on the Dapperdell Discord, which you can pull up with !Discord. And in there, I'm keeping a curated list. Well, it's not really curated. That's a wrong word for it. But an ordered list of anyone who wants to share their friend code. We've got the hemisphere that their island's in, the time offset from UTC, so you can work out whether, like, for example, if your shops are closed, you can find someone whose shop will probably be open. Or perhaps you want to catch a specific insect or fish. And also the native fruit of the island. Right. Let's get the log dining table. That actually does look quite nice. I'm probably going to make 2 of these, I'm going to be honest with you. And this, let's get that one done. Let's do it. Now, what were the other items on the inside? I needed these 2, which I've got, and I've got the wooden bucket. I needed the classic pitcher. But what else did I require? What was the other thing? I was a fool. Oh, that's right. A simple bed, I believe. Wooden simple bed. Thank you very much, hero. The hero number 0. You caught it as well. Now, if I'm wrong, we're both wrong, so I'll feel less alone. So this is double good times. But first, I want to have a look at what my inventory looks like. It's kind of full. I can drop off the rocks. I can drop off the clay. I would really like to make another wooden bench. So, put in storage. Put in storage. I think that's good. Yep. Let's craft. I would love to get 2 benches and a table, if I can. Wooden tables and simple wooden beds, basically baby's first RimWorld colony. The amount of people that I see that will go for so long in a RimWorld game without getting everyone beds. It's completely serviceable. But it's one of the easiest ways to remove a malice and gain a bonus. The table thing, I still like. It burns my brain a little bit that someone can literally lose one of their friends and they will care less about that than the fact they weren't able to eat their dinner on the table. And it's like, what happened to you, Tynan? What went down in your childhood that has given you this hopeless, crushing dependency on table manners? I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to want to eat the right way, but there's a point. Yeet. First exterior. Actually, I need to pop those down myself. But interior items, rather. Ah, wooden chair. Drat down blast. Oh well. Let's confirm those. I will also place down... where are we? Log dining table. Place. I rotate you. There we go. Perfect. I'm trapped. I'm not really. Oh. Now, what did I need for the wooden chair? Just 6 wood. Very well. Yeet. Let's get this one done, and we're good. Yay, I get to go to the garden store and acquire leafy friends. Oh, wonderful, Angela's Folly. Do you know what you're going to gain? Biggest reason to lose a remote colony. Colonists eating without a table. I mean, I will say that... eating without a table isn't pleasant, especially if you're in a kind of a filthy environment where eating sat down on the floor. It's just, I mean, it's unhygienic. It's certainly messy, if nothing else. But it depends on what you're eating as well. Like, if you're eating some sort of packaged survival meal, it really doesn't matter where you eat that because you're probably unpacking it and then you're just eating it out of the packaging. If it's something a little bit more nebulous, a little bit more finger food, kind of all over the place. Yeah, I could get that. You wouldn't want to eat it off the ground, but that's not usually what I consider they're doing. Phew! All the home and furnishing prep work is done. Hooray! Now, before I forget, let's go and decorate that little area we've got out by the water's edge. When you register Strongs, is it just to that music player, or does it go to all music players? I think it goes to everything that player has, as far as I'm aware. Now that takes some strength, to be fair, to pull an entire fireplace.